The only thing that I haven't taken off is the black little bumper board for your machine to sit up against and the little oil things. So we're going to start working on that. On the bottom of your case, there are usually 3 nails that are securing that little board in the bottom of your case. So we're going to use a nail punch and we are going to punch those out. I'm going to use my nail punch. I got a nail punch about the same size as the nails. Pretty easy. So you just put this on top of the nail, tap down. Next, I'll flip my box over and just use my screwdriver to gently pry this out now that the nails are pretty loose. It comes right out. And I just have one nail that didn't stay with a little piece of wood. It's down in there, so I'll use my nail punch or my hammer and punch that one out too. Okay, so here's our little piece that I need to work on. So I'll take my nails out of the bottom. I already got the other one out of the case. Lay this down, and I want to take off the oil can holder. I don't have an oil can that fits it, but I want to put it back on when I get it done. So I'm using my little screwdriver from the Featherweight shop. I don't usually use my good screwdrivers except on my Featherweights, but for this it was the perfect screwdriver. So there's 2 screws. Definitely don't want to lose my screws. So I get my little screws, my oil can holder, put that in one bag. I've got that. I'll strip off the Tolex off this, sand it down, and I'll be ready to refinish that with fabric also. When you strip off, you get this black, it's glue with part of your Tolex in it. I used a little paper towel and I've been soaking this piece of wood for about 15 minutes in vinegar. So now I can just scrape that old nasty glue and Tolex right off. Ugh, nasty. Okay, now I'm going to take the material that I couldn't tear away around my feet. I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to use my little X-Acto knife. This one just happens to be a Cricut one, but it's just a little sharp razor blade. And these, if they're on good, I leave them on, and then I'll show you later how I make a template so my material fits perfect and my feet come out. If I've had to replace the bottom on 2 of the cases that I've recovered, and when you replace the bottom, you don't have the feet. So I have purchased little cutting board feet from Amazon and replaced them. But I like the little metal sound when you put these on the ground. So if at all possible, I'm going to keep them. So all I do is just go around with my X-Acto knife and just kind of dig the material out. Since I'm using a light colored cloth to cover this, all this black would show through, so I want as much of the dark color off the case as possible. Okay, I have the Tolex off of the area under where my locks are going to be going. I've sanded my box. And you need to drill out your holes for your screws. What I purchased were flat Phillips with nuts. And they are number 4s, -40, 1/2 inch. So they're 1/2 inch and they pretty much fit perfectly. So I'll go ahead and drill all my holes. And I will be back.